I'm out there once again making it another great day, and it is a beautiful day today. The sun is out, the blue skies, and I'm at Boyett's Citrus Attraction, which has been here since 1962. Not just a citrus attraction, but they have a little bit of everything in here. A gift shop, old-time sodas, a dinosaur exhibit, reptiles, sharks, fish, exotic birds, alligators, even have a camel. And you can feed the animals in a petting zoo. And they have a mini golf. And their prices are very, very reasonable. And they're very kid-friendly here. We're going to go inside and check them out. And just discover this unique roadside attraction, old school Florida attraction. And that's coming at you right now. I am right outside of Boyett's Citrus Attraction, and right beside the building over here to the right is their big large orange grove right here, and they even have a flag right there in the middle of the grove. There's an interesting sculpture out here on the side of the building. I'm getting ready to go in. I don't know if that's Muffler Man or part of an old mattress spring. He's sprung up there on the side of the building, looks like. Boyett's Grove is an institution here in Brooksville, Spring Lake area. It's situated on a hilltop in the rolling countryside along Spring Lake Highway. And just outside the front of the building here at Boyett's Citrus Attraction, they're open year-round. They have some unique statues even on the outside before you go in. And I like this. This is a Indian totem pole, looks like, and it looks like it's made out of some of those propane cylinders. But Hank Hill would enjoy this. You know, he sells propane, and these are propane accessories here, I guess. This very, very old tree out here in the front before you go in, they have got it made up. It's got a little face on it, and something you might see, in my opinion, if you ever watched the movie The Wizard of Oz, with the talking haunted forest trees, that's kind of looks like one of their faces. Of course, he don't have no apples. But we are just inside of Boyett's Citrus Attraction right here in Brookville. My old pal Tampa J, he was up here last weekend, and I had it in mind too, but he didn't know that. And I'm here now, and he had a great time, and I had to come and check it out. And you even got a little Elvis going on here to serenade you before you go in. It looks like Yogi and Boo Boo has gotten into the act here with a picnic special, and their picnic special includes Chuckles original candy and some taffy. But what's caught my eye is this right here, which is butterscotch beer, non-alcoholic butterscotch beer. Now that might be quite tasty. As you first walk in to the cashier back here, before you go into their full area, they have a old school Coca-Cola sign with all their prices. Everything's very reasonable, very reasonably priced, especially for kids. They're very kids friendly. They have several different size boxes and baskets of citrus in all different sizes and shapes here of what you might want to send. It's a very big assortment of things that you can send with jellies and candies and fruit. And they do still have citrus groves, and they do process the citrus, and they do ship worldwide here. It's out of season right now. I should have already known that, but I think around February they'll be popping out some oranges here. But this is where they process those. This here looks like a big gigantic rose. Maybe it's a birdhouse. And yes, they have a 3D art maze here that you can put some 3D glasses on. This is the 3D art maze, and I did do this and look through the 3D glasses, and the stuff just kind of pops out. You have to come down here and really Check it out for yourself though. I'm not sure if this is a big gigantic brain or a storm cloud here in this corner. Almost looks like little tiny tribbles all bunched up. They tell me they have this measuring chart here, height chart, with dinosaurs, and they put the children up against it to see how tall they are compared to the dinosaurs. That's pretty cool. They have lots of dinos here too, in a whole Dinosaur Cave. And here's one of the ones on this display. They even got informational videos here talking about dinosaurs and stuff. A lot of information going on here. Everybody knows this little purple guy. It's Figment. And it's not your imagination. It actually is Figment. And we got some animated dinosaurs here who make noise and blink their eyes. He's blinking his eyes. Pretty cool. We're entering the Dinosaur Cave, which is pretty darn cool. Flying pterodactyls over the ceiling. Here's some dinosaur fossils here in the ground. And this room here is pretty incredible. They got all those little LED lights all over this cave. It's like you're in a cave. You come down, you got a little dinosaur fight going on here, possibly. I'm thinking. And the eyes on this guy kind of looks like the Gorn from the Star Trek episode. His eyes do, but I don't think that's him. But he's pretty tall, pretty neat. They have 2 or 3 rooms back here. Here's a gigantic flying pterodactyl, something you might have seen on the Flintstones. He kind of does look like one of those. No, it's not the Flintstone flyer. And back there's some, it looks like alligators mixed with dinosaurs and dinosaur eggs. There's a nest for dinosaur eggs. I get the feeling like I'm on a game show, like maybe Let's Make a Deal or Price is Right, because this is now door number 3, and we are going to go inside and see what's behind door number 3. Is it a new car? No, it is a skeleton pirate. Well, I am wondering what this does. I see a rat here trapped up against a pole with a ghost-looking skeleton pirate behind it. I think we're on the search for Indiana Jones. I see all these little skeleton heads and everything up through here. Why did it have to be snakes and more snakes? They have different doors here, and they're all marked, and they give you a map when you come in. This here's door number 4, and we're going to go in. It says here on this sign, it says Turtle Rentals, and I believe it's a turtle pond, and some turtles down in there probably. They even have Jessica Rabbit here, and you can even go take a little ride looking for Roger. It's like Roger the Rabbit. He is over here on the wall, and there's a motorcycle, an old school motorcycle. You used to see these out in front of like Kmart's. This, I do believe, is the shark exhibit, is what I was told, down this way somewhere. I see Lilo from Lilo and Stitch down here, and I'm not sure, but this is the aquarium exhibit. They even have a gator here on the wall, and the difference between crocodiles and alligators, and they have a chart. This here is pretty cool. It's like the pirate's galley, and it almost looks like a jail up there too, doesn't it? And you go down here and look underneath the water. You could walk all the way up here to the observation area. There's a big turtle over there. And you can see right down into the pirate area. And if you go all the way here to the back is the old ghost skeleton pirate. And it says, please don't touch. I don't think I want to touch it, but it's pretty cool. Here it is, the big great white shark. It's not the mechanical one, but he's almost probably as big as the one from the Jaws film. They even have a shark mobile that the kids can ride, where you can ride Jaws right here. This here looks like maybe Amity Island has been recreated in miniature form, and right below it are some turtles, some real live turtles. Here is the first hole of the mini golf that they have here, which leads also around to the petting zoo and the gem mining, gold panning. I am inside the mini golf here, and this says Ellie's Bakery. Some decor in here. It's kind of themed, kind of a western feel theme back here. There's a old stagecoach back here, and old Snake Old Joe, it says over here, and kind of a swirly looking putting green here on this round, number 11. That's quite interesting. Right inside of this one right here in this mini golf is what I've been looking for. It's where they're hiding the moonshine still, and it'd be cool to see that thing blow up, but I doubt it. Anybody want to go for a ride on the old stagecoach? Going right through the mini golf here. Wow, I have even found 3 of the hitchhiking ghosts from the Haunted Mansion here in this mini golf back here. Some absolutely incredible artwork on the walls here inside this mini golf. It's an old school mini golf for sure. They've even got an old time piano here, and that one looks like that's seen some better days. Look at the colors on those keys. It's almost like a wax museum back through here, and look at the creepy eyes on this dude. This dude here be looking like something out of the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre for sure. And the creepiness of the eyes are so real. You can also dig for bones here at Boyett Citrus Attraction. It's not just citrus attraction, it's mini golf, petting zoo, and you can dig for bones, and you can also do a little gem mining right here, gold panning. Looks like we got some pickled corn here that's been canned, and is that on the right? Is that what they would call in hazard scuffernaughts? It might be scuffernaughts, I'm not sure. I am getting ready to venture out into the petting zoo, and I hear there is a camel out here. Right here is a sign. They have live alligators, exotic birds, reptiles, snakes, monkeys, goats, and a camel. Looking forward to seeing the camel. I have some food here. I'm going to go over here and see if we can't feed some of these animals. They were nice enough to give me a whole sack of food, and I'm not sure what this animal likes to eat, but I'm going to see if we can't give him some food. You want some food? Some food? Yeah, he's hungry. Let's see if he wants another one. You want another one? Want another one? Yeah, he wants another one. Right out here in the middle is a sculpture, which is pretty interesting indeed. No, kind of looks like a dragon slaying some guy. It's all different kinds of parts put together. There's kind of a globe thing going on here in the back. Well, over here is a gigantic turtle, a tortoise. And he is moving kind of slow, and I'm not sure what he's doing. But he's looking around. It's a big guy. Well, right here is a camel, and I think he thinks I have some food, which I do, and I'm probably gonna throw it. Oh yeah, he's wanting a handout. He's wanting a handout. You want a handout? You hungry? Are you hungry? Hungry? It's a hungry camel, and it ain't even hump day. I have threw this bagel in, and he is enjoying that. Took him a little while. I think he wanted me to hand feed him, but I don't want to get bit. He swallowed those 2 slices of bread whole. Unbelievable. Well, I have thrown them some bread, and they're enjoying that bread in one big bite. I can't eat a whole slice in one bite, but they can. Pretty cool. It's gone that fast. 3 little pigs here, all waiting for a handout. There goes one. And there's another one. And these pigs, there's no acquirer for taste here. They'll eat just about anything, these pot-bellied pigs. They have a little old-timey saloon bar set up here with some very cool portraits on the sides of the wall. A lot of cool figures here standing around. This one here looks like something you might see at a haunted attraction, and the eyes on these things are really, really cool. He's watching us. Here is one of those phones that I grew up on that you dial it. Of course, you pick the phone up first, people, then you dial it, and then it rings and somebody answers it. And there's a lot of people that don't know how to use one of those. It will be turkey time soon, and somebody has stuffed and mounted this bird. He was probably on somebody's plate at one time during a holiday celebration. They have the old school bottle sodas, and I recently watched Explorin' Ryan, my buddy Explorin' Ryan. He was at Dollywood. If you haven't watched Explorin' Ryan, you gotta watch Explorin' Ryan. But this is something he was looking for down there, was sarsaparilla, and they have it right here. It's Earp's Original Sarsaparilla. I bet you Explorin' Ryan would like a bottle of this. And they do have a lot of sauces and a lot of different sodas. And I found one here that's quite interesting. This one's called Worm Ooze. That's pretty interesting. They even have a couple of slot machines here, right here in their little arcade of retro gaming. I'm just inside their ice cream parlor, and their men's room and the gals' room is all painted up for your enjoyment. I've found something on the wall here, this big gigantic fork and spoon. Now, how many have ever seen one of those? If you watch the movie Smokey and the Bandit, when they're at the restaurant and Jackie Gleason walks through the restaurant out to leave, you'll see on the side of the wall a big spoon and fork. It's kind of like the old greasy spoon restaurants of the past. Now here is something I have not seen before. I've seen the boiled peanuts, but these are deep fried peanuts, and they tell me you eat the whole thing. So I think I'm going to get some of these. They have all kinds of jam here, here at Boyett's citrus attraction, Florida Orange Grove. Here's one called Bear Jam. If you can bear around with me, I'm going to show you one more, and this is called Traffic Jam. Now that might be an I-4 commodity. Get you a jar of this while you're sitting in traffic on I-4 in that traffic jam over there in Orlando. Well, I am up here and I am making a purchase. I am getting some of that honey cream soda. I'm getting the butterscotch root beer, and I'm getting a bag of the deep fried peanuts. I do believe we have found the treasure of Boyett's citrus attraction. This is where they're hiding it, right here in the gift shop inside this chest. Well, I did enjoy my visit here at Boyett's citrus attraction, and they also sell fruit trees, and they sell citrus and all kinds of gifts and different types of sodas. They have the sarsaparilla. It is alongside of a very busy country road. They've been here since 1962. I appreciate the owners talking to me and spending so much time with me, giving me a personal tour and explaining things to me. And it was just so much information for me to indulge. You would absolutely love it if you brought the family here. I do believe it's one of those old type school, old Florida attractions of way back that's still here. And it's very reasonably priced. On you can get like the mini golf and the petting zoo, and like a $9.95. Pretty cheap. We can do the whole thing for $14.95, and various prices for different ages, and unbelievable. My good buddy Tampa J, he was already up here. He was up here last weekend, and ironically, we do talk quite a bit about what we're going to shoot, what we're shooting and stuff sometimes. He hadn't told me that he was coming up here, and I already had thought about coming up here, and we didn't communicate between the two of us, so neither one of us knew the other person already knew about coming here to shoot a video. So just a coincidence, I guess. Two minds think alike. I guess we're thinking quite a bit alike there, Tampa J, which is awesome. He loves this kind of stuff. I love this kind of stuff. And it was a little bit of a drive from Clearwater. It's off the beaten path, as my buddy Spore and Ryan always says. And found him some sarsaparilla in here. He was looking for that at Dollywood and couldn't find it. So you're going to have to make a trip over here to Boyett Citrus Attraction, Spore and Ryan. Get you some sarsaparilla. I picked me up a couple of bottles of, not sarsaparilla, I got the, I think it was honey cream and what was the butterscotch root beer, and I got the deep fried peanuts. I can't wait to try those. This has been fun. I got really hot really fast. I enjoyed feeding the animals. That was a lot of fun, especially the camel out there, the big camel. Unbelievable, they had a camel here. Definitely come check this place out. Check out their website. All their prices and stuff and information is on the website. Super place for kids. Bring the kids and the whole family to enjoy several hours of fun. And we're going to go keep trying to find more of these places as the days go by. And I'm excited about it. And keep going out there, making it a great day, because you deserve it.